All right, so what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools to change your life is a simple letter? Yeah, I'm talking about an old school pen to paper letter. This one letter, seriously, has the power to scare you into action on the things you know you should be doing. I mean, think about it. Why do most of those motivation hacks we see everywhere just fail? You know the feeling. You watch a video, you get that jolt of inspiration, and you're like, that's it. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm going to start that side hustle. And then what? A week later, poof, you're right back where you started. So what gives? Well, here's the thing. Most of those techniques, they're all about focusing on the positive, right? They tell you to chase the good stuff, the promotion, the six pack, the success. And look, that's not bad, but it's only half the story. It completely leaves out a much, much more powerful driver in our human brain. So we're going to flip the script. This isn't some quick hack or a cheap trick. No, this is something way more radical. It's about a confrontation with someone you haven't met yet, the ghost of your own future. So yeah, you can forget the vision boards for a minute. Forget all that positive affirmations in the mirror stuff. The solution we're talking about today isn't about visualizing your dream life. Nope. It's actually about doing the exact opposite. That's right. It's a horror story. And the craziest part, you're the one who's going to write it. It's a story written by you, for you. A super personal, kind of uncomfortable, and brutally specific story about what happens if you fail. Okay, so let's put a name to this thing. We're calling it the horror story letter. And the idea is actually pretty simple. You're going to describe your life in detail 5 years from now if you don't change a thing. If you just keep coasting, keep putting things off, and never make those changes you know deep down you need to make. All right, I know what you're thinking. That sounds intense, maybe even a little scary. But trust me, the process itself is really straightforward. So let's walk through exactly how you do this. It's just 4 simple steps. Step 1, isolate. You've got to find a place where you can be completely alone. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Step 2, visualize. And I mean really visualize. Don't just think about it, try to feel it. What does that future look like? What does it feel like in your gut? Then step 3, write. This is where it gets real. Just let it all out. Your career, your health, your relationships, write it all down with brutal, unflinching honesty. And finally, step 4, seal it. Put it in an envelope and just put it away. The magic isn't in reading it every day. The magic is in the act of writing it. So you might be wondering, okay, why does this work? Why would putting yourself through this uncomfortable exercise actually be effective? Well, it's not just some scare tactic. There's actually some really cool, really solid science behind it all. Let's get into it. Okay, so in psychology, there are basically 2 big types of motivation. Think of it like a carrot and a stick. The first one is approach motivation. That's the carrot. It's moving towards something good, like getting that promotion. We all get that. But then there's the stick, avoidance motivation. This is our deep, primal instinct to move away from a bad outcome, like failing. And guess what? This horror story letter is designed to press that exact button. And this all ties into a super powerful idea from behavioral economics called loss aversion. All it means is that we hate losing things way more than we enjoy gaining them. Seriously, scientists have shown that the pain of losing $100 feels about twice as bad as the joy of finding $100. Our brains are just hardwired to avoid loss at all costs. This letter hijacks that wiring for your own good. So when you put it all together, there are 3 big reasons this whole thing works. First, like we just said, loss aversion. You're basically framing doing nothing as losing the future you could have had. Second, there's what's called emotional amplification. By writing it all down in vivid detail, you're making it feel real to your brain, creating an emotional punch. And third, you get consequence clarity. It takes that vague, fuzzy fear of not living up to my potential and turns it into something sharp, specific, and impossible to ignore. Okay, so you've done the hard part. You've confronted that ghost. You've written the letter. So now what? The point here isn't to walk around terrified every day. Not at all. The goal is to take that fear and turn it into something useful, a permanent guide, a compass for your future. And this is really important. This letter is not meant to be a tool you use to beat yourself up every day. That's why you seal it and put it away. Its real power comes from that one-time act of creation. It's like you're installing a new piece of software in your brain, a permanent, gut-level reminder of what's really at stake. And this is where it all clicks. The letter becomes your personal compass. So now, when you're faced with a choice, should I hit the gym or binge that new show? Should I take this risk at work or just play it safe? You have this internal guide. And the cool thing is, it doesn't point towards some vague, fuzzy goal. It points sharply and clearly away from the one place you have promised yourself you will never, ever end up.
So, really, the question isn't how do I get more motivated? The real question is, are you brave enough to look at the alternative? Because that ghost of your future self, the one that's created by all the things you didn't do, it's waiting for you. The only choice you have is what you're going to say to it when you meet.